Pokemon reselling bot for 30 days straight, and I almost lost money instead of making money. Not because the bot was bad, but because I made beginner mistakes that nobody ever talks about. If you're botting Pokemon, sneakers, or collectibles, or literally anything, these 5 mistakes will either save you hundreds of pounds or cost you absolutely everything. This might be collected 3k profit. She's like 560k, we could have been like 20, 60k in there. Didn't listen to his advice. Everything got re-queued. Mistake number 1 is using the wrong proxies, and it's not knowing when to use ISPs over residential proxies. ISPs and DCs, you pay monthly, unlimited data, unlimited usage, no extra costs. Residential proxies, you pay for bandwidth. They use shared pools of millions of different IP addresses, and each request it essentially costs you money. Here is where I messed up. So I set up my bot and I run my tasks. I leave my tasks running every single second of every single day for 7 days. This whole 7 days will be costing me money. ISPs and DCs have unlimited usage, and it is best to use them in situations where you're going to be running for a long time, days at a time, and that is a big mistake I made at the start. I was burning through my residential data. I could have been using ISPs and DCs instead. Mistake number 2, not testing the bot before a drop. I used to think I'll set it up and I'll start the bot and off we go. It'll magically check out for me. But what really happens is the drop hits and my screen is just full of errors. And by the time I'd even had a chance to figure out what these errors were, guess what? All of the stuff that I was trying to buy was sold out. But here's the cheat code. Test the bot before a drop happens. Set up the task, how you was gonna set it up, and use a different product. Take all of the money out of the bank that's attached to the bot and run the task and let it go through its paces, let it find the product, let it add to cart. It can allow you to find errors, and so when the drop does happen, you're smooth sailing and you can actually get the products that you want. And before we go into mistake number 3, stick around for the very last mistake. This is the difference between amateur botters and pro botters, and it's a life skill, it's a life hack. That can take you from 1 checkout to 100 checkouts. Mistake number 3, only running my bot on a server. 24/7 uptime, never goes off, bot can always be running in the background, absolute nightmare. The HCAPTCHA system, the thing is with HCAPTCHA, it's designed to verify that someone is real and that someone isn't a bot. It fingerprints your device, it looks at all of the settings on your computer, it looks at what operating system you're using, your IP address. After all these things I know about this person, is this person likely a bot? If they have an inclination that you might be a bot, they will make you solve the puzzle. Doing a capture isn't the end of the world, but each capture that you have to do costs you valuable seconds, and that can be the difference between a product being in stock and it being sold out. So on a server, 99% of the time you'll have to solve the captures, slowing you down, delaying you. So one of the biggest mistakes I made was running it on my server. That stopped me getting in the queue quick enough on Pokemon Center. If you're running stuff 24/7 and it doesn't require H captures, then a server is a great bet. But if you're running stuff that requires H captures like Pokemon Center, then seriously consider your local machine. And if you wanted to learn more about running 24/7, then you can check out my last video. I went into detail of what it takes to run a bot 24/7. Mistake number 4 is thinking the bot can run itself. The reality is botting is a bit of an active income. You need to keep an eye on your bot. You need to change delays, change product IDs, like Pokemon Center for example. It is an active effort. It's one of them situations where you do need to be there. You might have to solve 3DSs to let your cards go through. If you're not watching the bot, you are basically running it a bit blind. It's a constant cat and mouse game. You're gonna have to constantly change and tweak things. It's never as simple as buy the bot, press start, off it pops. Mistake number 5 is not spreading risk. The difference between the amateurs and the pro botters is that they do this. Let's say you're botting a website, you're trying to bot a Disney pin. You think you know the name of the Disney pin and you put in your keywords that you want to select because you don't have the link for the product just yet. So you want the bot to pick up this product automatically. The amateurs will use 1 set of keywords. The pros might use 4 or 5 different sets of keywords, cover all bases. So if 1 set of keywords fails, they had another 3 keyword backups that might pick up the product and might lead to a checkout. The difference between the amateurs and the pros, they will use multiple different proxies all at the same time. They will try with ISPs, DCs, and residential proxies. If you see someone using the same bot as you and checking out 100, but you check out none, there's only a few different variables inside the bot that you can control. Your delay, product ID, how you solve on the H captures. There's only a few different things that you can do. So when it comes to botting, you need to understand that you want to spread risk. You want to cover every single base for a drop. You don't want to just go in with one game plan. You want to come in with plan A, B, C, and D. All different settings, all different delays, all different proxies, all stuff like that, and spread your risk than having 40 tasks, just one proxy provider, one delay, one set of settings. Especially if you're new to the game, you will have got some of them settings wrong. So have a play, have an experiment, and always run a variation, and you'll have so much more success than just going with one very narrow-minded view and one very narrow-minded set of opportunities. Botting isn't about having the best bot or the best proxies, it's about avoiding dumb mistakes. And especially as a beginner, you will make so many dumb mistakes, just like anything in life. And below this video, you'll find a link to my Botting Mentorship, where I explain how you can avoid dumb mistakes, how you can learn from the pro botters instead of having to go in there and wing it on your own, how to avoid all these mistakes, how to do everything right from the beginning, and how to get the actual guidance if you don't even know where to start in this game. Below this video, you'll find out exactly what's included, what it takes, and how you can get involved with the Botting Mentorship and learn from pros instead of just going in to the deep end and getting lost and potentially failing.